Lloyd, were you YouTubing this? I'm going to YouTube the ceremony, but not you guys during the ceremony. I don't know if we should be going. I would just love that. We're building a show. Because we're going to do this tournament. So, Paul, yes. You're upset, or you're on the roster. Kind of important to have a roster. Although, it's kind of important to have a roster. Although we haven't had a correct one all year. Let's start now.
Ladies and gentlemen, with the start of February, we were reminded that March is upon us, and with that comes the IHSA State Series. Make plans now to be in Peoria to see Illinois crown its new high school basketball champion. Tickets for the IHSA Boys Basketball State Finals can be purchased now by visiting the Peoria Civic Center box office, and more information can also be found by visiting the Illinois High School Association website at www.ihsa.org. Fans with student athletes in the state of Illinois competing, they do so with Wilson competition balls. Wilson is the official manufacturer of the official ball, using over 13 official sports in IHSA postseason play. For the very opening games of the season, all the way through the state finals, for student athletes in Illinois do so with Wilson competition balls. Wilson Sporting Goods, a proud sponsor of the IHSA. Ladies and gentlemen, you can also follow your favorite team in action all season long. If you're unable to attend a game in person, that's all right. Follow your team all season with the Max Sport Prep app. Max Prep Sports, recognized by CBS Sports, the official app where you can follow your team, track live scoring, get scores, statistics, results, and team records from the Max Preps app. Free download from Apple Store or Google Play.
Show you the patch I made. Did? Chiefs needs logo. Hear me? The Chiefs needs logo. I couldn't digitize because of the green outside. It wouldn't pick it up, and it just made it really. So. Yeah, look at you. Yeah, I made that. Hey. Gotta do some adjusting here. I gotta make this bigger. There. You gonna make it? You gonna make it? Make it? Yeah. Yes, I
Are you
will.
gonna make it?
That's by fall. Let's see what else I made here. Oh. The beaver. Made the beaver. See the beaver? See the dumbass. Oh. He's keeping clock. I didn't think he was doing that. He's what? I said he's on. I sent a text and said, "Smile, you're on YouTube." I heard he really sucks at the clock. He's a big clock sucker. See my beaver? Nice beaver. Like that beaver? Nice beaver. Let's see what else I got for you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Lincoln Community High School. As many of you know, tonight is a special night for high school athletics, a special night for recognition as we go ahead and we recognize 3 talented high school coaches with us this evening. We are very honored to have all 3 of them and their families in attendance with us tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, high school athletics provide us with a chance to encompass education, leadership skills, and physical strengths to help shape young minds for the future. Some of the world's most successful leaders have been high school athletes. It's time we honor the coaches who have had an integral part in teaching and developing our young people through the competitive nature of sports. We wish to thank the school administration for both Lincoln and Nokomis for allowing us to exercise our presentation tonight. The amount of respect between these 2 schools is what brings us here this evening. And with that, I ask for a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we are honored to have 3 very accomplished coaches with us tonight that we will wish to recognize. Coach Lauren Wallace, Coach John Flowers, and Coach Steve Kimbrough. At this time, we would like to welcome to the floor Coach Lauren Wallace. Coach Wallace will also be joined by the 1980 LCHS 4th place team members that went to state in the state of Illinois 40 years ago in 1980. Before we get Coach Wallace, you're not quite done yet, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, that goes to show the amount of respect that is in this building this evening. As we go ahead and recognize Coach Wallace, we will also recognize his 1980 4th place team. But before we get to that, a little bit about Coach Lauren Wallace. Coach Lauren Wallace came to Nokomis High School in 1971 after spending 4 years as an assistant at Litchfield. He then departed Nokomis after 4 seasons to become the head coach here at Lincoln. During his time at Nokomis, he helped lay the groundwork for 3 future high school coaches, Steve Kimbrough, Neil Alexander, and John Flowers. All 3 of those gentlemen were starters during Lauren Wallace's first season at Nokomis, an accomplishment that really deserves recognition. Coach, what a lineup that must have been if you see 3 of your former players here with you tonight. Coach Wallace instilled the fundamentals of the 1-2-2 ball press, something that we here at Lincoln have grown accustomed to over the last 40 years, and something that is rivaled across the entire state of Illinois. And for that, Coach Wallace, we thank you. Lauren Wallace spent 12 years here at Lincoln Community High School, guiding the Railers to a 4th place finish at the Illinois High School Association Class AA state tournament in 1980. Coach Wallace was head coach for 3 years at Bloomington and 14 at Quincy, where the Blue Devils finished third at the state tournament in 1998. Many regular fans will remember the rivalry of Lincoln and Quincy, and Coach Wallace was at the forefront of the mutual respect between both of those programs. When Coach retired from active coaching, he amassed 682 career victories, a few trips to the state tournament, and was inducted into the Illinois Basketball Coaches Association Hall of Fame in 1989. Coach Wallace is proud of the legacy he was able to pass down to his players. Well, little did he know the impact he would have on Steve Kimbrough, Gail Alexander, and John Flowers, former students and players of his who would go on to become successful coaches under their own merit. Coach Wallace, what a testament that must be to you, and I know we are all thankful for it. Tonight, we honor the 40th anniversary of the 1980 Illinois High School Association Class AA 4th Place State Tournament team, your Lincoln Rail Splitters, under the direction of Hall of Fame coach Lauren Wallace. That team finished the year with an overall record of 30 wins and 3 losses. The Big 12 Conference champions, the Collegeville Tournament champions, and the 4th place state finish at the IHSA State Tournament. The members of that 1979-1980 team, if they are with us tonight, please make your way to join Coach Wallace at half court. Greg Fink, Glenn Farmer, Dan Duff, Willie McCray, Ty Miller, Ron Williams, Paul Hendrick, Terry Biggs, Kevin Seitzer, Todd Lawrence, Alex Ulrich, Stan Werner, and Jim Austin. Gentlemen, if you would please gather in for pictures, and after a few moments, if you would go ahead and face the other way so the other side of the crowd can get pictures as well. Please take a couple of moments here as the gentlemen face you. We'll pause for about 15-20 seconds or so to take pictures on this side, and then gentlemen, after about 20 seconds or so, if you would, face back around.
20 seconds.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 40th anniversary of your 1980 IHSA Class AA 4th place state finishers, your Lincoln Railers, under the direction of Coach Lauren Wallace. Thank you very much, gentlemen. We appreciate all that you brought to our school throughout the years, as well as commend you on your success after your playing days here at Lincoln. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to continue our presentation tonight by recognizing Coach. Coach John Flowers was a standout high school athlete as a student at Nokomis High School. Coach Flowers had a successful collegiate career playing college football for the Salukis at Southern Illinois University. He joined the Lincoln High School coaching staff in 1978 as an assistant football coach and became the head coach in 1983. The Raiders made history in 19 and made an appearance in the state playoffs. Before the days of school consolidation and co-op programs, high school football was a second way of life for many who resided in small towns. Yes, the fever of Friday Night Lights was alive and well here in Lincoln in the 1980s, and Coach Flowers was a large part of that reality. Since leaving Lincoln, Coach Flowers spent 34 years living in Memphis, Tennessee. He's coached football at the University of Memphis, then Memphis State University for 25 years. Coach has seen several of his players go on to have successful collegiate and professional careers. Coach Flowers remains in touch with many of those players to this day, and they are perhaps some of his most cherished memories. John Flowers was able to establish a tradition with Lincoln football, which has been a precursor to the successful youth football program that we enjoy and the one that helps develop our youth players for a lasting and successful playing career. The professional football season culminates down to the end coming this weekend. With the Super Bowl being played tomorrow in Miami, the world will be focused on two coaches. But for tonight, our world will be focused on one, Coach John Flowers. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to recognize that state playoff football team, members of the 1985 Lincoln Community High School state playoff team. If you would, make your way to join your coach at half court. Gentlemen, if you would gather for a moment for pictures, and after about 20 seconds or so, a true 20 seconds, if you would, turn to face the other side so the rest of the crowd can take this in this evening. What you were able to bring to Lincoln High School football all those years ago, and it is one that we still remember. Your state playoff team under the direction of Coach John Flowers. As we continue, we would like to bring Coach Wallace back to half court to recognize those in attendance tonight, former players of Coach Wallace, who have played for Coach during his time at Nokomis and Lincoln respectively. Coach Wallace, if you would, to half court to greet your former students and players. 3 of them, which I know are here tonight, already on the court with you, and 1 more will be joining us. Gentlemen, all former players of Coach Wallace, if you would, center court to greet your coach. Gentlemen, after you share your handshakes and your hugs and your well wishes, if you would, gather together as a group for a quick photo opportunity, if you would, please. Gentlemen, we thank you for what you've been able to bring to both programs, Nokomis and Lincoln respectively, and we thank you, Coach Wallace, for what you've been able to show these men over the years. We appreciate that. We would ask that Coach Flowers to remain at center court. As we would like to recognize former players of Coach Flowers. Gentlemen, if you would, for a quick photo op. As we conclude our presentation tonight, we would like to recognize Coach Steve Kimbrough. Steve Kimbrough is in his 39th season as a head coach, and all 39 years have been at the helm of the Redskins in Nokomis. Coach Kimbrough returned to his alma mater to begin his head coaching career and has developed his program into one of the state's most competitive and respected high school teams. Currently, Coach Kimbrough's career coaching record stands at 830 and 305. That puts him fourth. That places him fourth on the IHSA all-time career coaching wins list. Coach Kimbrough is also number 2 on the IHSA list for most wins at one school, 830 wins. With 14 regional titles, 4 sectional titles, and 3 super sectional titles, Coach Kimbrow's team are no strangers to postseason success. During the 2007-2008 season, the Redskins finished second at the IHSA state tournament and a third-place state finish in the 2012-2013 season. Coach Kimbrough has been recognized as one of the state's best basketball coaches and is a member of the Illinois Basketball Coaches Association Hall of Fame. Coach Kimbrough has earned an enormous amount of respect from players, fellow coaches, administrators, and game officials. During a recent conversation with one of the state's largest officials association, Vice President of Basketball Officials commented on the reputation that Coach Kimbrough has earned and had this to say, quote, "When we talk about the success of high school coaches we have brought to the game in Illinois, we definitely need to include Steve Kimbrough in that conversation. Coach Kimbrough gets the most out of his players night in and night out. His rapport with his staff and the professionalism he exhibits during play is rivaled by many. We are so lucky to have Coach Kimbrough as one of our coaches in the state of Illinois," end quote. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, Coach Neil Alexander has a plaque that he would like to bestow upon his friend and fellow coach Steve Kimbrough. The plaque that Coach Alexander has presented to Coach Kimbrough reads, "In appreciation of your years of service as basketball coach at Nokomis High School, 1981 to 2020, Coach Steve Kimbrough, congratulations from the LCHS Boys Basketball Booster Club and Wrangler Nation." And that bottom is a small definition of a coach. Ladies and gentlemen, while we recognize several decades of accomplishments here tonight, we also notice that many changes have come with high school athletics over the years. Conferences have changed. Football playoffs are now divided by districts. 3 officials now run a basketball game when there used to be 2. The state finals were once played at Assembly Hall in Champaign, now they're played in Peoria. Wooden bleachers have been replaced by plastic composite, and new rules and procedures have made the games the safest they've ever been. Yet, through all these changes, one thing remains the same. The amount of respect for these coaches here tonight is just as present as ever, and it's because of them that high school athletics are what they are today. The world is brighter because of them, because of their coaching, and because of their mentorship. Gentlemen, to all of that, we say thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, as these men make their way back to their families and make their way to conversations, we invite all of you at the end of tonight's game for a reception in the cafeteria for refreshments, drinks, and sandwiches provided by the Booster Club. Ladies and gentlemen, a final round of applause for all of these players and coaches in attendance with us tonight. And with that, it's time to start a basketball game.
Oh, really? We're gonna do it. Yeah, we're gonna do it.